I got to play the Monster Hunter Wilds open beta, and I am very excited. So what's up? I'm Earth. I've been playing Monster Hunter properly this year, and I've already made my opinion known a few times. You can wear both genders of wear, so you can just give yourself a sports bra.
Oh, good shit.
Wait, what am I doing?
Non-binary approved. This video is sponsored by The Gay. Hey, yo!
He's got the hoodies!
He's got it!
Fuck yeah!
That's a fucking W right there.
So, when I saw the open beta for PC, I had to try it out. I will say off the bat, I was a bit confused, but I got my footing quick. So, anyway, here's the actual video. Shit's gonna change. It's a beta. You can't look at it as absolute fact in its current state. If you did, you'd be mad that you couldn't craft gear. Still prepping here, fuck. So, take everything you see or hear with a grain of salt. The beta had your first movement be with a mount, which is a bold decision if you ask me, but one that worked well in this case. It taught you some basics like mount movement, the grapple, and the slinger, along with my personal favorite, showing a screamer pod actually be useful.
But he's gonna cover you.
First time I've successfully used slinger pods. Screamer pods.
Screamer pod, stupid.
I'm stupid. I never thought that was possible. Also, you could turn off the mount's auto movement in the settings if you weren't a fan of it. I learned that, like, the day before the thing ended. The movement was easy to get. My only complaint is the mount slow down and stop just feels weird, just in general. Other than that, it's the usual movement controls like other Monster Hunter games. I suggest using a controller so you don't break your mouse, because you kinda need that for games. It still played like a Monster Hunter game. The combat was something I'm very used to so far, and it felt quite nice to have a second weapon, which you could swap out any time on the mount. I think you move faster when sprint healing, which was very fun and helpful. Okay, but actually, I was playing World, and the movement in Wilds when you're sprint healing is faster. I felt like I could actually get out of the way when I needed to heal. In the beta, I actually tried out all the weapons, which is saying something because I normally just use switch axe, while dabbling in hunting horn. Holy shit!
Well, hey.
I just got put into the fucking dirt. Each one feels interesting to use, with their kits similar, but reworked or remastered to fit all of this. Some weapons may need you to use focus mode more so than others, but it certainly wasn't a requirement like I keep seeing people say. I mostly used it for fancy focus attacks. Thank you. God, that's diabolical. Holy shit. Checking quickly if a wound was open, as it was hard to tell sometimes, especially on the drill monster. What the fuck? How'd you do that? Hi, hello, this wasn't scripted. However, the one thing I really enjoy, I have no segment for this. However, listen to this fucking monster. I don't know what instrument they use for this thing scream, but it sounded so fucking cool. Also, going back a second, I don't know how longsword, insect glaive, or heavy bowgun users do it, but I applaud you either way. They felt way too specific or vulnerable to me. Long story short, it still felt like Monster Hunter. The combat worked well, and the focus and wound system is an interesting addition. I just hope they thought it all through.
Why is the exit out of the game in the settings?
That is a good question. Why is it buried so deep in the... Not in the script. However, hey, why is the exit game buried so deep in the settings?
It took me, not even, this is not a joke. This better be in
Oh,
recording.
it will.
It took me 30 minutes to find how to get out of the game.
It took you half an hour?
I swear to God.
Holy
Also, I kind of forgot, because the first time I did it, and then I ended up finding it, and then I forgot that it was in the settings, so I was looking everywhere in the menu for like 30 minutes for the exit out, and I could not find it, and then I found it in settings, and I'm like, you have to be shitting me.
I feel like it'd be cool if the quest carrier had an option for you to leave the game. The menus were streamlined and made so much easier to look at and navigate. Unless it's the exit screen. If you prefer the older menus for looking at gears, you're crazy. No, you can still use that. Me, personally, when I get the full game, I'm going to be using this version. It's very nice, and I can see exactly what I'm looking at and trying to equip. The rest of the menus are, of course, stylized for the game and generally looks nice. Well, the text, for me at least, feels a little bit easier to read and look at. The menus are something I will be consistently critical about in terms of accessibility. Stuff in the menus in World Dow, and I'm like, it's squished together. So seeing that at least some changes are being made to make it easier to navigate and read is really nice. Especially since this was my opinion on Rise of Worlds menus. This is just a long-winded way of saying I like parts of both, but I don't like either entirely. Graphics, because of course people are going to talk about graphics. However, for once, I can kind of see the problem. Oh damn, wow, god, that's a wild difference. A lot of people had been running into graphical issues. The most I had was some blurriness or this. Graphics.
Buddy.
We're gonna set this to, we're gonna try to set this to high.
Those were all on low.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It said custom, I didn't know. Game. Computer!
You killed it, dude.
Hold on.
Oh, you killed it.
Oh.
It's dead.
I've done a little thing.
Do you think it saved those settings?
God, I hope not. Crash report is being created. This report will be necessary when making inquiries, so please hold on to it. Fuck, it's a good thing I recorded this. I know exactly what happened. I set my settings to high.
Yeah, literally all of the settings in the bottom of the page.
That looked good for low.
Right? That was fucking gorgeous, and that wasn't lowest. But, like, it was low, low, medium, low, 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 low,
And I'm just...
I saw
Boom!
you go and change it to high, and I was like, haha, funny bit. Not gonna say anything, I'm gonna let this bit play out.
I didn't see it. But when running even low to mid settings makes a PC scream, I can see where the issue comes in. And this is what mine sounds like normally. Personally, I can't tell you how graphics and gameplay work together, so I suggest looking around at a few other sources to find those answers, more than one preferably. I can tell you, the world looks beautiful, and even for it just being the starting area, it looked amazing. Even the lower settings were nice, mostly. Less so on graphics and more just designs. Look at that! That's not natural, but that's so cool! I'm so excited to see what the artists and modelers have been cooking up. Trust me, if you show me a game with a good art direction, I will not shut up about it.
You genuinely actually scared me. I'm not even kidding. I, like, jumped out of my skin because I wasn't ready for that. You were just like, look at that! I was like,
look at that! Look at it! I was a tad confused at the lack of a restock button, or I was temporarily blind and didn't see it. But in general, the system was a lot more streamlined. For one, if you needed to rest your hands after a hunt, but wanted to go somewhere, you could mark a spot on the map and the mount would bring you there. I didn't see it as super helpful till a friend of mine brought up that point exactly. You could start a hunt by just hitting the monster enough so you wouldn't need to bail back and forth. Unless it's a story quest, I assume. I don't know. Still nice. What the fuck did I just whirly-gig this fucking sword into? Holy shit. I'm hoping that the craft and upgrade menus are in one menu again, because that would be nice. Other than that, I can't really say what else I noticed. I lied! More than 3 monsters could be on the field at once. Same as World, other monsters can show up and cause problems in your hunt. Main difference is there's a lot of them. Stock up on dung pods. Long story short, I'm excited. This feels like there's genuine interest and enjoyment going into the game. I'm very much hyped because of everything shown so far, and even more so with the fact that I get to go face-to-face 1v5 with monsters. Once Wilds fully releases, I'll be looking at it again. Likely a lot more critical, as I didn't really run into issues in the open beta. But anyway, for now, that's all from me. See ya.
Hey, what's up? I hope you stumble upon this and not just delete it. Just saying hi. Oh, the cat moved you. How dare they? Okay. That looks real neat. Alright, have
It's fucking dead!